Selfishness is your only hope. I need you to let that sink in for a couple of seconds. And no, I'm not referring to the mean and cruel definition of this word. What I'm talking about is the way selfishness changes your life journey by reclaiming what you lost over the years, whether you like it or not. Selfishness is not good or bad. It's what you make it out to be. And not just with the people around you, but with yourself too. So what if selfishness was never the real problem? What if giving it away was? As far back as we can remember, we are taught to always be nice to people. But that doesn't stop there, because the nicer we are, the more something happens. We start saying yes with a much higher frequency. So all of a sudden, yes goes from being a nice thing we do for others to a disservice we do to ourselves. And as that keeps happening, you start losing something you might not even notice is gone. At first, you think you're just saying yes to friends and family, but then to people you barely know. So that feels nice at the beginning, because they praise you for it and they make you feel great and comfortable about it. But the moment you have to say no, you suddenly are the one turning your back on them. So you now have two choices. The first one comes with their approval, but it takes a piece of your life, while the second one makes you accountable to yourself to go chase the life you actually want. Both of them will take and give something, but only one of them will eat a slice of your future you're not getting back. Losing your life one piece at a time is frightening, but healthy selfishness will actually do the opposite for you. So with healthy selfishness, you'll get back your time, space, and purpose. And the hidden truth nobody will ever tell you is that the more you protect your time and energy, the more you become valuable for who actually matters in your life. So why isn't this something everyone does? Because it takes courage to turn down comfort to do what's most difficult. Comfort lures you into being more docile and happy with whatever you got. Your time, in fact, is your most valuable asset. And every time you give or do something, that's what you're trading. But as you make these trades, you're trading something that'll never come back. So selfishness, framed in a healthy way, reclaims that asset for you. Despite doing that, people won't hate you for it. People won't see you as a cruel person. But even more important, people will respect you for it. Not everyone by your side will get it. And that's exactly how it's supposed to be. So you will also lose some of them, and they won't ever be part of your life. But when that happens, you actually get to see who really respects you and your time. So right there, you'll see that the ones still standing are the ones you want to keep close. So losing someone or something is part of its process. Eventually, you can either accept that as something that makes you better through and through, or give up who you are for the sake of the ones around you. Those were also the two options I was presented with 3 years ago. So when I personally was at that crossroads, all I really saw was my life shrinking under other people's opinions, requests, and judgments. But the weight of my choices helped me make up my mind faster than I thought. So I finally felt like I had nothing to lose, and I could start again from square one. My square one was moving to a new city, Dallas, Texas. Right there, as soon as I stepped into my apartment, I felt the loneliness of the moment matched with the quiet of my mind. But the chaos inside of me had stopped, and with it, the pressure of making everyone else happy. I went to Dallas because I wanted mental clarity. But when I got there and actually felt the Texas landscape through my windows, I knew it was the right choice. So I was alone in a new city and state where I had never been before. And the silence of the first nights in that city told me there was nothing to fear. I had become my new and only challenge. And that's precisely what makes me believe you already have an idea of what your Dallas looks like. Dallas for you could be a place of motion in your life. A season when you're finally ready to do what you have been postponing for a long time. Or a room where you could finally plan out the life you wanted as a kid. Because Dallas is also everything personal that has been stolen from you, so you can reclaim it. And handing your life to someone else means letting down the only thing that was truly yours. So you won't have control over your decisions any longer, because someone else will. But that someone else won't just be careless with it, they won't see what's best for you. So that's exactly what you need to be reclaiming. And your loved ones or the people around you won't do it for you. You need to be the one stepping out of the comfort you trapped yourself in. And out of selfishness and respect for yourself, reclaim the natural course of your life. A life of ideas, projects, and realization, all of which are waiting on the other side of your first no. Yes and no. Those two words can be the difference between neglecting your priorities and welcoming what comes with them. Both carry equal weight, but in opposite directions. So the no makes you the center of it, a place where all your energies flow into the same ideas, goals, and ambitions. Whereas the yes takes that ownership over your life script and gives the pen to someone else who you don't know what they'll write. So if you say no, you selfishly take something back for yourself. And that comes at a cost. The cost of seeing the comfort people build around you fall through the floor. That same floor they used to give you confidence, as you said yes time and time again. But now the only thing really holding you standing is the courage you showed to yourself as you gave up your crutches and started running. Because walking with crutches is just about how it feels when you turn down your priorities. So when you finally do what's best for you, you're doing it on your own. And that's scary, but it is also freeing. Freeing because you finally get to write the life story you want. The life journey you dreamed of, the job you wanted for a long time, the girl that's been in your mind for now too long, and the trip you keep saying you take and never do. Healthy selfishness is what brings all of this together. It's something anyone will criticize, but eventually respect. It's the spark that ignites change in someone's life. But even more important, it's the courage we find as we say no to someone we love because we want to make them proud. I know at the beginning, the journey to your first yeses can be filled with loneliness. And to make that process faster, you need a clear direction. For me, it was about digging myself out of a cave that made me stall for a long time and didn't let me say no when I should have. This video is where this journey starts.